Right, I am back with some brand new cases from Caudabe, and these are ones that have been getting a lot of hype. So let's check these out. What's up guys, welcome back to Michael's Tech Talk. So here we are, the Caudabe Paragon. Very much so. And of course, if you are a viewer of this channel, you'll know that I very highly rate the Caudabe sheath and the Caudabe synthesis. So it's only fitting that I get a look at the Caudabe Paragon. Let's check these out. So here we are. This is Caudabe's new packaging as well. So very nice and sleek, very minimal to the point, Caudabe Paragon. And then on the bottom then we can see the model of the phone and the color. So we have here the Moonstone, which is a very nice grey and white. Very nice. And then we have the Ember, which I will be honest is a bit of me because I like a bright orange case. I like things loud and brash because it's a bit of me. I'm loud and brash. And then lastly we have the Sea Glass, which is like a tealy colour, which again is a bit of me because if you've seen any of my branding for the channel, it's like a tealy colour. And I'll tell you something, Caudabe, if you're watching this video, and you probably are because I'll send it to you, a little while ago you did a sea green colour for the iPhone 12 Pro series on the sheath. It's a teal, it's a bit of me, and I think you should make it for the 16 Pro Max and call it the Michael's Tech Talk edition. Yeah, man can dream. Anyway, so this is the lineup of Paragon cases. So first off, let's just weigh these cases and see what they're weighing in at. So first up then is the Sea Green, 49 grams. The Ember, 49 grams. And 49 grams for the Moonstone. Do you know what? Consistency is key. I will obviously do a showcase of these cases on my natural titanium 16 Pro Max, but just to get us kicked off, I think I will use this one. So this is the Sea Green. The thing I love about this now, Caudabe have really stepped up their game when it comes to their cases. See these machined buttons that match the color scheme of the bumpers? Guys, I am a big fan. I am a real big fan. They are so nice and it just makes everything, it's just lovely. So we'll take this sea glass color, or the Michael's Tech Talk edition as we'll call it. You know yourself. That is it in the natural titanium, and it looks pretty sweet if I do say so myself. So what we do have here is we have a single solid piece of this like a plastic. This is like a plastic material on the back, and it is completely smooth. So yeah, it may not be the grippiest of material on the back, like compared to the likes of the sheath or the synthesis, you know, where it's textured all the way around, but I'll be honest, it's not something I'm mad at all. I do like it because on the sides is where it matters, and you can see here we've got this textured pattern on the sides, which does help with the grip, I will say, and I am a big fan. So we've got our buttons here, like I say, machined buttons, which are color matched to the case. Let's just test them. Clicky, tactile, responsive. Do you know what? Because they're machined off as well. I mean, look at the finish on them. Chef kiss. And then the camera control button. Then we do have our cutouts here, and let's just test this. So it is tapered off here, and it is still relatively flexible here, although it doesn't like bend like a piece of paper, so that's good to see. I like that. A lot of case companies haven't managed to get that quite right, and I will say I have been speaking with Caudabe about their cases and the work they put into testing the camera control and the different variants that they've tried fair play guys, you have really put the work in. So we'll just test the camera control then. So button launches without an issue there, and if we just test the taptics there, not a problem, that is registering, and even using a couple of different fingers, no problem there. It is easily selectable, easily clickable, perfect, not a problem. So we'll just do the fitment test then. So we'll just take the corners of the phone and we'll just give the phone a twist, and the phone is secure in there. It is not moving whatsoever. That is what you want to see. Absolutely perfect. You know, when that phone goes in there, it is not moving. And that is partly down to, yes, on the inside we do have this TPU bumper with this shock-like material, but then we do have this microfiber lining on the inside of all of these cases, which does make a big factor when your phone is in your case and it just doesn't move. It really does help. Just to ask the question as well, yes, the buttons are covered, so the buttons will not mark the buttons on your phone, and let's be honest guys, the buttons on the cases are aluminium, the buttons on your phone are titanium. They wouldn't mark anyway, but people ask the question, so I just wanted to say it. Then if we just check out the screen lip then, so the screen lip is pretty decent on this case. It comes up slightly more raised at the corners here. It's just not as high on the sides, but it is raised at the corners, so you are going to get good set down flat protection here. So you set that down flat, it's not going to rough up those, it's not going to rough up your display. That's what you want to see, top notch. And then of course if you look at the back, the camera guard comes up over the lenses, they don't protrude out, and if you set that down flat, they are not going to rough up those camera lenses, which is perfect. I'm really liking this. Do you know what? One thing I will say, see, just holding this, these grooved textures down the side of this bumper, they make all the difference when you're holding this phone. See, if that had been smooth, while this does have a bit of a texture to it, not quite a texture like the sheath or the synthesis, but it does still have a little bit of a texture to it. I just don't think it would have been enough, but these grooved bits down the side, they make all the difference. They really do. I'm really liking this, you know. I'm pretty sure Kylie's going to steal these on me. She's not getting them. Going to lock them up. Magsafe cases, we can do Magsafe Test, so let's just check this out. So the Caudabe magnets have been pretty good and pretty consistent the past few years. I don't expect them to be any different here, so let's just check this out. And look at that. Perfect. Taking the full weight of the phone, no problem. It's taking the full weight of the stand, no problem. That's not coming off anytime soon. That's first class, top notch. And look, even though that is smooth, it hasn't marked that case, or, you know, because that's just plastic, there's no rubber on that. It hasn't marked that at all. Big like, big like. And we'll just quickly do the charging test then. So we'll just plug this stand in. Bosh. No issues with charging. Charges of 100%. Absolutely perfect. Lovely. We'll just showcase some of the other colors here. Now that is the sea green, which is very, very nice. Even though I would say it's more of a bluey teal than a greeny teal. Me and Kylie have these debates about teal all the time. There is the ember, and oh, man, that's really, really nice. I really like that. The consistency of these is really, really good. I can't fault this at all. And yeah, just perfect. Those buttons as well, they're just, you've absolutely nailed the buttons on this case. Perfect. Very, very nice. And then if you are like me and Kylie, and if you have got the natural titanium 16 Pro Max or the white titanium 16 Pro Max, this case I think will be absolutely perfect. And again, just the consistency of it is very nice. Do you know what? That is really sharp. That is really, really sharp looking. Very clean. Giving me problems here, Caudabe. You're giving me problems. Final thoughts, would I recommend the Paragon cases? Absolutely, guys. If you are a fan of the sheath and the synthesis, this is up there with those cases. Absolutely perfect. We've got a slightly different design, and we've got some great color options here, and yeah, big fan. I would highly recommend them. Great buttons, great feel, great grip on the sides, and great colors as well. What more do you need? Absolutely perfect. So what do you guys think of the Paragon cases from Caudabe? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, I will leave you affiliate links where you can pick these up for your phone. Affiliate links help support the channel. They don't cost you guys any more money. So if you do pick up using any of my links, thanks for your support. Much appreciated. And that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button for me. Don't forget to click that subscribe and ring that little bell to be notified of new videos just like this one. Keep it locked to the channel. I have a lot more content coming, a lot more down-to-earth tech review and accessory videos. So stay tuned, and until the next one, I'll catch you later. Do you know what? When I first heard the name Paragon, I thought, is that not the name of the spider from Harry Potter? But then I remembered it's Aragon. So,